Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords reversed. This is a beautiful energy because this is talking about you, not your partner, but or your love interest. This is talking about opening up, okay? You have strategy, you know where you're going, you know where you want your love life to go, but traditionally when she's upright, the Queen of Swords can be really kind of cold and calculating, very stoic type of energy. And yes, calculating, I'm trying to do this without having to do that. Cold, calculating, kind of hurt from love in the past, so now she's just focusing on everything moving forward. And if someone wants to really be interested in her, it's going to be all on them making sure that she knows where they stand emotionally before she starts to open up. But when this is reversed, you're ready in your love life to start opening up emotionally. Okay, you can still plan, you can still strategize, but the effort is going to be kind of equal in terms of what you're willing to give a partner emotionally. So that's a really good energy. And Scorpios, you usually do that anyway. You tend to be, when you're in a good place, you tend to be very open. Now, this is interesting because in the past we have the moon reversed, and this talks about someone or you or the situation in your relationship being really kind of untrustworthy, sneaky, manipulative, lies, secrets, hidden information on purpose. This is the sense of secrets and hidden information, but that's just kind of the feeling of it, looking for things underneath the surface. This means that something really was underneath the surface and it was being done so purposefully. So this has caused issues in your love life. Even if you're with a partner or even if you're just single and dating, it's caused issues in your love life. That's why this overview card is so important, Scorpios, because if you look at the primary card for this week, we have the Strength card reversed, and this talks about insecurities. Insecurities kind of being the driving force in this, which is your challenge and your benefit. And this is definitely a challenge. There have been some fights. There have been some uneasy communication, most likely relating to these secrets and lies and hidden information. It's caused insecurity. It's caused a lose-lose situation. And I think right now, this week, Scorpios, you're starting to really feel that it's time to open up emotionally. Sometimes water signs can do this thing where they're so intuitive by nature, they sense emotions by nature so well that they just kind of assume that everybody's on the same page, when in fact that's not the case at all. And so I think at the beginning of this week you're starting to figure out, maybe I'm causing this breakdown in communication. Maybe I'm causing this insecurity in my partnership or in my love life. Okay, maybe I have hidden information, but you know what? I'm going to tell myself, I think it actually might be time to open up, and then look what happens. Here you are opening up, being fun about it too. It's not like a sense of having to sit down and have a serious conversation. It seems like you're just deciding to just be open, share your emotions, communicate, and be available for your partnership. And then, Scorpios, look what happens. This is such a beautiful reading. Look what happens when you open up. We have the Two of Cups. So this talks about equal sharing of information. There's a bond here. There's trust. Not all the way, though. There's not all the way trust. Because, Scorpios, what we see here in your future is the Page of Swords. So your partner might still really be a little uneasy about this situation. Yes, you're opening up, but they're thinking, why are they opening up so much? Do they have something to hide for real? Am I going to catch them in this situation again? I don't know. So I'm going to watch and see. And this can be, talk about spying. This can be kind of prying for information. Page of Swords. So there's communication, but it's for the purpose of gathering information. Doesn't have to be in a spiteful or negative way, though. I think this is really just because of what has been happening. And then all of a sudden, because you've decided to really start opening up and things seem to be going so well, they're a little skeptical. And that's okay. What are you going to be doing about it, though? You're really going to continue opening up. Four of Pentacles reversed. I mean, opening up, opening up, being communicative. You're not holding anything in. Or at least you're trying to rectify this energy here of mistrust and insecurities. You're saying, I want to be in this situation, I want to communicate, or I want to find real love. And you're figuring out the only way to do that is to be your true authentic self. Okay, that's what you're doing. And your partner, how do they feel about it? Three of Pentacles. They're feeling like you're progressing. They're feeling like this is a job well done. They might be prying for information, but they're not finding it. And so they're starting to feel that you're leveling up in your relationship. There is stability and it's going well. They're really starting to recognize your efforts. And how does that make you feel in your hopes and fears position? It's making you feel good. You feel like your wishes are coming true. This is kind of a satisfaction, a job well done. I like where I'm going with this. Okay? Very confident in your abilities to sway information and emotions in your relationship. Not in a manipulative way. There was manipulation, but now you're figuring out opening up is the answer. I'm hoping, okay, this is not a fear, this is a hope that this is going to really make us both feel like we're in a really good place. Or if you're just single and dating, you know, I'm noticing that in my dates and in my potential partnerships, I'm noticing that when I am more open, things seem to be going really well. This could have caused a breakdown and now there's new people in the picture. They're a little skeptical because maybe you just met, but you're hoping it all works out for the best. And you're definitely recognizing that the power lies in your hands. If you want to start a new phase, if you want to start a new cycle, Scorpios, the power is in your hands to be open. Imagine the possibilities. Imagine the possibilities and be able to be open enough to communicate and manifest what you want in your love life. I love this reading for you. It's a short, quick reading because it's starting off a little rocky, but I'm not going to take that because it's a big pack of them. Started off a little rocky, but it's looking good. High-level messages and advice and guidance for Scorpios. What are the high-level messages, advice, and guidance for Scorpios? The Empress, Wheel of Fortune reversed, Six of Swords. And so what this is talking about is you have this newfound energy and you're willing to put the work in. Things might not turn around as quickly as you want because remember, they're still a little skeptical. But they are recognizing and they are feeling connected to you and they are very hopeful and they have this sense of stability. But it might take a little bit more time for them to sort things out in their mind. So just keep doing this. Keep doing what you're doing. You're going to have moments this week. Now, this is just a very short weekly reading. So they're going to have moments where they're still very skeptical. Keep going. Because as you two go on this journey, this is usually a journey of one person. But as you or they or both of you go on this journey to seek this clarity, they're going to be getting it. And they're going to continue to feel good about their relationship. And at least if there's not an official relationship, they're going to at least feel that there's promise here and there's something that's whole and real about it. And it's continuing to grow. All right, Scorpios, well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Your 6-month love overviews are now posted, so be sure to watch those. I know yours have been up for a while, but I know I took a while to get everybody the air signs up, but those are all posted. Hopefully about the same time these are posted. I'm trying to get those done tonight so I can get all caught up on all my private readings tomorrow. All right, thank you so much. Bye.